opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Nice shot by James.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Look out. And then you throw up stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness. Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, they're still early in the quarter, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. 3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Smith on the wing. James, that's a 2-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson passes to Curry. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range? From outside. Wow. Curry's got 37. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Smith drives in. Can't get it to fall. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Count that one. Green's got his 2nd bucket.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
They swipe it. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Oh!
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for James. Curry kicks to Thompson. Green with the...
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. He really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Curry gets the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Smith, no luck.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
From deep, another three for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. And here's Irving. 11 points in the game. And that one's good, Shumpert. Here's Curry.
For three.
From deep three-point range, the shot is off. Smith. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Warriors leading by 18. Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry. From deep three-point range. Good D by Irving. It's LeBron with the drive. No good. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shumpert dishes to Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Cleveland.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Curry with the three. Tipped away. And Steph Curry with the foul.
Timeout.
That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
He just picked up his fourth personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
And the Cavaliers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Warriors leading by 15. They get it back. Thompson, left side. Shoots the three. And the basket good.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Curry attacking. Rebound by Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And he gets it to go.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And finished off by LeBron.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Here's Irving. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Curry. And the basket good. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
The better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
The three from Barnes. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Stephen Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 17. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love's check in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Fades away. It's hauled in by Bogut. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry outside. No luck. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. There's the triple. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.